Good morning, crew. It's time to start our next lesson. We are now on lesson 2, finding volume using cubic units. So it looks like we're still going to be working on volume. We're going to go ahead and read this letter just to give you guys a little bit of a preview of what we'll be working on. This week, your child is learning to find volume using unit cubes. Suppose you want to find the volume of the rectangular prism shown at the right. That's this one. One way to find the volume is to fill it with unit cubes that each have a volume of 1 cubic centimeter. That's our cube, right? This is bigger than a centimeter, but we're just going to pretend. You can count all the cubes to find the volume. The prism has a volume of 18 centimeters. Another way to find the volume is to count the cubes in each layer and then add them. There are 6 cubes in each layer and 3 layers in all, right? We did this in the last one. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18 cubes. The volume of the rectangular prism is 18 cubic centimeters. Using either method, the volume is the same. We're also learning that unit cubes can be different sizes, so it's important to know the size of the cube you are using when you find the volume of a figure. A unit cube with side lengths of 1 has a volume of 1 cubic centimeter. A unit cube with the side length of 1 inch has a volume of 1 cubic inch. A unit cube with side lengths of 1 foot has a volume of 1 cubic foot. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our lesson. We're going to skip page 16. And we're going to go to page 17. If you guys want to do page 16 at home on your own, you can, but you don't need to. Lesson 2, let's read our learning targets. Measure volume by counting unit cubes using cubic centimeters, cubic inches, cubic feet, and improvised units. Learning target number 2. Find the volume of a right rectangular prism with whole number side lengths by packing it with unit cubes, and show that the volume is the same as would be found by multiplying the edge lengths. Equivalently, by multiplying the height by the area of the base, represent threefold whole number products. I know that can sound really confusing, but we were going to break it down and you guys are going to know exactly what that means by the end of our lesson. Let's go ahead and start reading right here. Previously, you learned that you can fill a solid figure with unit cubes to find its volume. You use what you know to try to solve the problem below. Carl filled the clear box shown below with unit cubes to find its volume. The unit cubes Carl used all have side lengths of 1 foot. What is the volume of the box? All right, let's take a look here. So this is our box. How many did he get in there? They're 1 foot. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I think if we're putting it in a box, it would probably have more than 1 layer. What do you guys think? Well, we're going to assume that it's just the 1 layer in the box. So let's take a look. There's some different ways that we can figure this out, right? We can count them like we did, and then we know that it's 6 1 foot cubic units, right? Let's see, what's another way that we can figure that out? We could do multiplication. We can do 1, 2 times 1, 2, 3 equals 6. And again, that's 6 1 foot cubic units. It's important to remember what method you're measuring in, what unit you're measuring in, whether it's feet, inches, centimeters, yards. You need to know that because there's a big difference. All right, let's go to page 18. Unfold my book. Let's see, connect it. Number 1, look back. Describe the measurement unit Carl should use and explain how he can find the volume of the box. So what were the different methods we used? The first one, Carl counted his unit cubes. What was the other method we used? If you have to, look back at your previous page. We multiplied, so Carl can multiply the layers by units per layer. I'll draw a little box here to show you guys. So we have 1, 2 layers times 1, 2, 3. That's 3 units per layer equals 6. All right, let's go to number 2. Volume is measured in cubic units. Here are some cubic units you might use to measure volume. Cubic inch, it's 1 inch on each side. Cubic centimeter, it's 1 centimeter or cm on each side, or 1 cubic foot, which is ft. It's 1 foot per side. Carl has another box as shown below. What is its volume? This is kind of a tricky one. So let's count it. Let's do multiplication. We have 2 layers times how many per layer? 3 equals 6. But 6 what? 6 cubic inches. It's important that you put what measurement you're using. Number 3. What is the same and what is different about the volume of Carl's 2 boxes? Well, this one up here was cubic feet. And what's this one? Inches, cubic inches. So what was the same? It was both 6. But what was different? That's right, the unit of measurement. One was an inch and one was a foot. Good job. All right, now that we've done that, I want you to do some pages on your own. You're going to be doing page 19, which again is just our vocabulary word. Rectangular prism. What is it? A rectangular prism could look like this. It tells us back here what a rectangular prism is. If you look back, you can find the definition. What do you know about it? And then give me 3 examples. Answer question 2. Then you're also going to do page 20, questions 3 and 4. And we'll review those today in our meeting at 2:30. All right, I'll see you guys later.